Good afternoon. My name is Emmanuel Ibarra Eliud Jr., and I am the Harlingen School of Health Professions Student Council President for the 2022-2023 school year. Please rise for the posting of the colors by Harlingen High School JROTC Color Guard under the direction of Sergeant Juan Gonzalez and the National Anthem. Thank you to the Harlingen High School JROTC Color Guard for presenting the colors. Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
And during our moment of silence, we would like for you to please keep one of our HSHP graduates in your prayers.
You may now be seated. Our welcome this afternoon will be given by our senior class president, Ms. Ava Alexander Grace. Ava Grace Alexander.
Good afternoon. The senior class of 2023 takes great pleasure in extending a very warm welcome to our platform guests, parents, grandparents, family, and friends. This is a very special occasion for our graduating seniors, and we are extremely honored to be here. Parents, we thank you for the support and encouragement that you have given us up to this point in our lives. With this being an honorable occasion, we thank you in advance for displaying respect and courtesy to each other throughout this ceremony. Our program for this afternoon will continue with the student addresses by our top two honor students, followed by the presentation and certification of the graduates. Our school board will present the diplomas, and we will conclude our ceremony with the seniors exiting to their class song. I would now like to introduce Dr. Joseph Verial, Assistant Superintendent for Secondary Education for Harlingen CISD. Dr. Verial will introduce our platform guests. Thank you.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2023 Harlingen School of Health Professions graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District, I would like to thank you for being here this afternoon to honor our students and to acknowledge all who have assisted them on this important achievement. Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a la graduación de los estudiantes de Harlingen School of Health Professions. De parte del Distrito Escolar de Harlingen, les doy gracias por estar aquí esta tarde para honrar a nuestros estudiantes y reconocer a todos los que han hecho este importante acontecimiento posible. Permítanme presentarles a nuestros invitados en la plataforma. Por favor, mantengan su aplauso hasta que termine de reconocer a todas las personas. Allow me to introduce our platform guests. Guests, as I call your name, please remain standing until all names have been called. Audience, please hold your applause until all guests have been recognized. We will begin with Mrs. Tina Garza, Principal. Mr. Chris Cortan, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Magdalena Perez, Counselor. Tabitha Ruth Torres, Valedictorian. Danielle Lisette Galilea Paginto, Salutatorian. Ava Grace Alexander, Senior Class President. Dr. Veronica Cortan, Interim Superintendent of Schools. Dr. Belinda Reiniger, President of our Board of Trustees. Mr. Greg Powers, Board Vice President. Dr. Nolan Bettis, Board Secretary. Mr. Eladio Jaimes, Board Member. Dr. Gina Cano Monreal, Board Member. Mr. Ricky Leal, Board Member. Dr. Bobby Muniz, Board Member. And Dr. Alicia Noyola, Superintendent Emeritus. Audience, please join me in applauding their efforts. Esteemed guests, you may now be seated. At this time, allow me to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Belinda Reiniger, President of our Board of Trustees.
Congratulations, graduates. It is my honor, on behalf of the HCISD Board of Trustees, to offer my most sincere congratulations. As graduates, we know that you have dedicated the time necessary, completed the tasks needed, learned the lessons, weathered the ups and downs of your academic, athletic, and artistic endeavors, managed the social struggles and triumphs, and are present here and now because you have earned the title HCISD graduate. The accomplishments of this class of 2023 are truly remarkable. This class has earned a total of $1.8 million in scholarships. You have earned a total of 7,538 community service hours, and you have also completed 7,713 practicum hours in hospitals, clinics, dental offices, and pharmacies. You have all, 100% of you, have earned your health sciences certification, and you have been recognized by our community partners for your eagerness to learn, your excellent communication skills, and many of you have been offered positions in local clinics and offices prior to graduation. One other thing that I know about this class is you're close-knit and very thoughtful. And I know that each of you are keeping in your hearts our one graduate who cannot be here this afternoon. And so it is with all of those accomplishments and all that you are as individuals that we are here to celebrate this milestone in your life. I want to tell you a story to start with about a visit to Long Elementary School. During my visit to Long Elementary School, I was able to read to some students, visit several awesome classrooms, hold a guinea pig, and in my last stop, join Mrs. Cynthia Roundtree's second grade classroom. I'd like to give her a special shout out because she was just named HCISD's 2023 Elementary Teacher of the Year. I agree. She deserves it. All our teachers do. Now, as I was learning from her and her students about their approach to leadership, it struck me that many of the careers that her students will pursue after they graduate high school do not exist today. That's true for you as well. Many of the careers you pursue did not exist just 10 years ago when you were in second grade. Some examples of new careers include drone operators, driverless car engineers, podcast producers, telemedicine physicians, Uber drivers, big data scientists, and the new jobs will continue to develop into the future. Additionally, unlike generations before, your generation is expected to hold 12 different jobs on average in your lifetime. Now, the point is, you have an exciting life course ahead of you, and it will involve change. You have never been more prepared to set your course and chart your way than you are now. But if you think that you are not big enough to succeed on your journey, or from a big enough city, or have enough knowledge or worldly experience or wealth to make a difference in this world, or to make a difference in your family, remember what Gandhi said. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. You can and you will make a difference as you go through life's journey. If you would indulge me, I have 2 suggestions to share with you as you move forward in your career. The first suggestion is don't be afraid to fail. The changes in careers and the roles you face will create uncertainty. But with each new uncertain situation, know that half the battle is having the courage to step into the situation and engage in it fully. The other half is working as hard as you can to find a solution until the task is accomplished or the deficit is overcome. And it is very likely the first attempt or several attempts will not result in the outcome you desired. So in fact, you're going to fail. But remember this quote by Arianna Huffington: failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. When you fail, you learn. And in fact, in reflecting on my high school failures, of which we will only have time to discuss one today, I can say with certainty that I learned equal to or more from my failures than from my successes. For example, I failed to become the captain or the top officer of the dance team in high school. But from that failure, I learned how pride can trip us up. I realized the importance of unity on a team and strategies to achieve it. And I became a better leader today because I failed in that role earlier. So as you go forward in life's journey, do not be afraid to fail. My second suggestion is to become an expert in teamwork. Teamwork is essential to solving the big, complex problems facing your generation. Not only should you be prepared to contribute your unique knowledge and experience and exceptional effort to the team, but also I suggest you make yourself indispensable or central to that team's functioning. My father was a pilot, and he early in his career flew jets off an aircraft carrier. When I think about high-functioning precision teams, I think about that. The men and women serving on aircraft carriers have specific and specialized duties. There is a low margin of error, and the work requires laser focus under stressful conditions. Without this, lives are at risk both on the ship and in the air. Some have called aircraft carrier operations a ballet on water. But being indispensable or central to a team goes even beyond knowledge and effort. It taps into an ability to connect with team members and enliven the work so that it brings enthusiasm and a sense of purpose to the team. As President Theodore Roosevelt said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So make it your goal to be the person who creates positive connections between team members by showing you care about them. Also create connections with other team members through clear and thoughtful communication. And finally, be the team member who brings joy and enthusiasm to the work. By doing this, you will be the team member who makes the work of that team lighter and more rewarding. You will be the team member who is the secret special sauce. You will be indispensable to the team. And by the way, this means job security too. So in summary, I have a special dedication to the class of 2023. May you be stubborn, intolerant, inattentive, and bored on your life's journey. In other words, may you be stubbornly committed to solving problems rather than creating them. May you be intolerant of gossip, hurtful comments, and jealousy, and instead focus on building up your coworkers, families, and friends, and most importantly, yourself, because we all need grace and support. May you be inattentive to glittery, fleeting, and inconsequential passions and pursuits, and instead find meaning in life from faith, truth, and love. And finally, may you be bored with the easy road, the quick solution, and instead challenge yourself beyond what you might think is possible so that you learn from your failures and your disappointments, and all the while gain wisdom, clarity, and enthusiasm for all you do. Class of 2023, you have made us incredibly proud. God bless you on your journey. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Reiniger. We appreciate those words and we appreciate you. So it is my pleasure to introduce our first honor speaker, the salutatorian for the class of 2023, Ms. Danielle Lisette Galilea Paguinto. Danielle is the daughter of Selena and Ross Paguinto. During her time at Harlingen School of Health Professions, Danielle has embraced the 2 A's, academics and art. She has been at the top of her class, surmounted her literacy skills as Battle of the Books team member and co-captain, and has honed her musical craft as a violinist on the HHS Varsity Orchestra. She is a 4-year HOSA member, has been in the top of her class since 9th grade, and beyond the basic certification, has earned her Certified Pharmacy Technician certification. Furthermore, Danielle has honed her musical skills as part of the All-Region Orchestra and competed annually in UIL solo and ensemble. She plans to attend Texas A&M University in College Station and major in biomedical engineering. Her goal is to be involved in research and development and fulfill her expectations of herself, finding satisfaction in her own work. As a principal, it has been an honor to work with this young lady. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Ms. Danielle Lisette Galilea Paguinto, salutatorian for HSHP class of 2023.
Hello, I'm Danielle Paguinto, and before I say more, I'd like to thank the people who have supported me throughout the years and have made it possible for me to stand where I am now. My mom for her encouragement, my brother for his fire and drive to make things better, my friends for sticking with me, the teachers and staff for my education, which takes time and effort, and to all the people who have driven me places when I couldn't take myself. No matter how small the gesture, you have made my life infinitely better through your help, and I appreciate all that you've done for me. Now, moving on. Soon, we will depart for elsewhere, and we will all be scattered throughout the world. As we age, we will adopt different lives and responsibilities, and they may be apart from the friends we have today. This is just one parting to face among the many we will have. Don't be disheartened. Take this graduation as a clean slate. Whether you start your journey with friends or brave a new world on your own, understand that although this is an end, it is beginning as well. Memories are such fragile things to hold, and the happy ones are all the more precious to keep. Wouldn't it be better to keep on making more of them? Perhaps for some the future looms scary, while for others it couldn't come faster. Either way, I implore you to embrace it, whatever troubles may occur. Life is fraught with decisions, but perhaps that is further proof that you are alive, that you exist and are here of all places despite the obstacles. The past may shape who we are now, but our choices today can shape our future. So cast your wings. Take flight. There is nothing more beautiful than stars burning in the night. Best of luck, class of 2023. We made it.
It is my pleasure to present Ms. Danielle Lisette Galilea Paguinto with the Salutatorian Certificate. They're beautiful frames, but they're very bulky, so we hold them in the back. So, it is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for Harlingen School of Health Professions for the class of 2023, Ms. Tabitha Ruth Torres. Tabitha is the daughter of Sofia and Jaime Torres. During her time at Harlingen School of Health Professions, Tabitha has embraced academics, athletics, and the arts. She has been at the top of her class during her time at HSHP, dedicated her athletic focus in tennis for 4 years, and immerses herself in music as a classical pianist. Tabitha's academic dedication earned her the distinction of AP Scholar and the National Hispanic Recognition Award through College Board. Her dedication of time to campus organizations is evident in her contribution to Student Council, Future Health Professionals, also known as HOSA, National Honor Society, Spanish Club, and Politics Club, where she took on various leadership roles. Community service and tennis summer camp commitments are an important part of Tabitha's high school experience, with her time and dedication donated back to youth and organizations here in Harlingen. Beyond the basic certification, Tabitha earned her certified pharmacy technician certification as well. She plans to attend Texas A&M University in College Station and major in biomedical science, with a goal of attending medical school to become either a dermatologist or a cardiologist. Tabitha hopes to own her own private practice, start a skincare company, and be involved in real estate, amongst other career goals. Giving back to the community and treating her patients with the best care is an honorable way that she wants to live her life. As a principal, it has been an honor to work with this young lady. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Ms. Tabitha Ruth Torres, valedictorian for HSHP class of 2023.
Hello and good afternoon, students, family, friends, administration, and distinguished guests. My name is Tabitha Torres, and I'm honored to speak to our large class of the year 2023. Mom, if you haven't already, this should be the time you take out your phone so you can start recording. Congratulations. It didn't feel like long ago where we were in class being watched over by Mrs. Garza's cardboard cutout, but now we anxiously await the end of all that we've known. I would not be here without some important people in my life. I would first like to thank Jesus, who has given me the ability to push through this long journey. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always making me feel loved, for your motivation, and for believing in my capabilities. And to my dearest older brother, Matthew, thank you for being my best friend, a loving brother, making me laugh, and for being Mom and Dad's guinea pig child. To the teachers of HSHP, thank you for giving us the gift of education and for putting up with the students with their drama and blankets. I would like to give a special thanks to Ms. Garza and Mr. Gortan, our counselors, Ms. Cornejo, the custodians, shout out to Hector, the office ladies, shout out to Ms. Molina, and to South Tennis as well. To my classmates, thank you for such a memorable graduating class. And to my good friends, thank you for being there for me, making me laugh, and for showing me true friendship. In general, as phases come and go in everyone's lives, such as childhood, adolescence, college, working, getting fired, then, according to my dad, finally being allowed to get married, having children, retirement, older adult, and eventually death, these all have their own trials and tribulations. As we age, we learn, but it's how we approach these frustrations that makes us different than the next person. So in the wild, the lion is considered the king of the jungle. He earned this title because of his mentality. He isn't the largest of animals because that would be the elephant, nor the fastest because that would be the cheetah. When a lion sees an elephant, he thinks, lunch, and uses his strengths to his advantage, while an elephant will think, I need to escape. You must approach your environment like the lion by developing and utilizing your strengths and by having a strong mindset, because the true measure of a person is how they choose to react in the face of trials. As students of HSHP, you have faced trials, and I am proud to say we have come out to be the lion. Although HSHP may be a tough school with high expectations, you did not shy away when the work got tough and learn how to exist with one another. Over the years, our classes has changed, so I like to think that we truly are the ones who survived. Our small size has given us the ability to know each other and have similar memories that stand out. Some of these include the time Lenny wore a dress to junior prom, trash cabal in Mr. Sparrow's class, pizza parties, only seeing ceiling fans or blank screens on Zoom sophomore year, Mr. Parales' cartwheels, proving he could make it to nationals for gymnastics if he really wanted to, Mr. Gonzalez's boobs, the time Jocelyn, Manny, and Sarah dressed up as senior citizens, the wearing only Crocs phase, Mr. Kimmick's ability to do a push-up with one arm, movie field trips, Mrs. Conda and her husband dancing at prom, having no bells, Phoenix Games, and of course, Mr. Ryan's iconic "It's a joke" sing. Although we may have been the lions in the end here at HSHP, there will be times when your mindset will be challenged. I urge everyone in here, please do not settle for what you think you are capable of or what you were told you can accomplish. Set goals you fear you cannot achieve, because that's when you know you're challenging yourself and getting better. Wherever you may be in life, even if it did not go as planned, you have the ability to fulfill that potential. Take yourself seriously, take control, reinvent yourself if needed, because if not now, then when? We may be celebrating today for our success in graduating, but there will undoubtedly be days ahead where you feel like giving up. It's okay to have those days, but do not let it get in your way. There's nothing wrong with a good fight, so just remember, the person of tomorrow is forged by their battles of today. Thank you.
Right there, good job. It is my pleasure to present Ms. Tabitha Ruth Torres with a valedictorian certificate. So we're really excited. This is the first time that we ever get to do this. So I would like to ask Mr. Jesse James Rocha to please join me on stage. So I'm going to have this young man come stand right here. Mr. Rocha has earned the Lifetime Perfect Attendance Achievement, so we want to recognize him today for having perfect attendance his entire time with us here in HCISD. So please join us in giving him a round of applause. Yeah, so that was very special. And at this time, I would also like to take a moment to recognize one of our students who enlisted in the military. Mr. Jacob Dean Little, would you please stand? Would any other audience members that are members of the military or veterans please stand as well? Anyone in the audience that is veteran or military, please stand. Let's give these people a round of applause. Thank you to you all, and thank you to Mr. Little for selecting this honorable path and for your service to our country. All right. And now for the certification of our class. Seniors, will you please stand? Yay! Dr. Veronica Corton, Interim Superintendent of Schools. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to present you the Harlingen School of Health Professions Senior Class of 2023. The students before you have met all the requirements set forth by the Texas Education Agency, Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District, and Senate Bill 673. Seniors, please remain standing.
As the interim superintendent of schools, and with the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the state of Texas, it is with great honor that I present and certify that the students before you have satisfied all the requirements for graduation as set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the more stringent requirements set forth by Harlingen CISD. This certification allows our students to participate in today's commencement ceremonies and be recognized for their accomplishments. Please join me in giving a huge round of applause to today's graduates. Thank you, students. You may be seated. So earlier today, Dr. Villarreal introduced all of our platform guests. And while we're honored to have each of them here with us today, we're especially honored to have our Superintendent Emeritus, Dr. Alicia Noyola, with us this afternoon. Her long-standing leadership and dedication to the organization is absolutely one to recognize. She has set us on a wonderful course with the adoption of our new strategic plan. And if you've ever visited her in her office, she has this big sign that says "Forever Grateful." And so today, Dr. Noyola, we tell you that we are forever grateful as a school district and a school community for everything you've done for us. One more round of applause and cheer for Dr. Noyola. So as I look at all of our graduates today, I'm reminded of the importance of collaboration and partnerships. When we opened our School of Health Professions, we had this vision that we would bring this entire community together to have our School of Health Professions. And partnerships and collaboration have helped us to get here today. And today we're here to celebrate a pivotal moment in the lives of our graduates as they head into their incredible future. Graduates, the journey you've taken to this moment is nothing short of remarkable. Each of you has shown tenacity, resilience, and an unyielding dedication to learning. You have persevered through some unprecedented times, demonstrating your power to adapt. And I'm confident that the world will be a much better place with your contributions. And so none of this would be possible without our faculty, our staff, and our leadership team. These individuals have worked tirelessly, and it is they who nurtured your intellectual curiosity, emboldened your spirit, and fortified your resilience. They ignited the spark of lifelong learning within each of you. And just as Dr. Reininger mentioned earlier, they taught you that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather a stepping stone towards it. To our faculty, our staff, and our leadership team, my profound gratitude for helping our students get here today. And let us not forget that behind each of our graduates is a huge support network, all of you that are here today and those that are joining us online. Parents, grandparents, guardians, aunts, uncles, everybody that's here. Your unwavering belief in our students, your countless sacrifices, and your unconditional love led them where they are today. You taught them their first words, held their hands on the first day of school so many years ago, and you've been there for every triumph, every setback, every moment of self-doubt, but most importantly, every victory. You were their first teachers and did everything possible to set them on a path to success. We thank you for entrusting your most prized possessions to Harlingen CISD. And so students, today we're celebrating you and we're celebrating your accomplishments. But as you leave today, I want to just share a couple of things. First of all, keep dreaming. Make inspiring others a priority. And remember that the future is not something that happens to you, but something that you create. You see, because our lives are novels ready to be written by each of us. And while you may not have control of the characters in your novel, you do control what's written on those pages. So as you write your novel, make sure that it's something you're proud of, and most of all, that'll make your heart sing. And as you head out of HCISD, if ever anybody asks you, where'd you graduate from? You stand tall, you stand proud, and you say that you graduated from a premier district called Harlingen CISD. We wish you many blessings along the way. We pray that God keep each of you safe, and we can't wait to hear all about your successes. Many congratulations to all of you.
We will now begin our diploma certification with Ms. Bettis announcing our graduates. Will the first row please make their way to the stage?
Ava Grace Alexander. Angela Kaylani Almanza. Corinne Celeste Cruz. Itzel Arely Garza. Kevin Moreno. Danielle Lisette Galilea Paguinto. Jaden Jacob Rodriguez. Sarah Anwar Sheikh. Tabitha Ruth Torres. Trisha Michaela Barte Travero. Leila Victoria Arellano. Kendra Nayli Benavides. Delilah Renee Bermea. Nadine Lee Bush. Samantha Canchola. Julissa Eliza Castillo. Sarai Elizabeth Castro. Luz María Claudio. Brisa Cobos. Cameron Maya Cruz. Laura Areli Davila Garcia. Edith Elizabeth de la Garza. Caitlin Frances Dillman. Kennedy Reese Dyer. Ileana Neve Gallardo. Andrés García. Christopher Garcia. Michael Eric Gonzalez Garza. Victoria Garza. Adelina Jaylin Gill. Claudio Gonzalez Jr. Jenna Rianne Gonzalez. Kayla Christine Gracia. Jocelyn Amber Guerra. Alexis Zenaida Hernandez. Emmanuel Eliud Ibarra Jr. Pascal Cruz. Destiny Angel Ledesma. Jacob Dean Little. Jasmine Celine Marroquin. Christine Sunshine Marroquin. Isaac Eduardo Martínez. Sadie Leanne Martínez. Clarissa Isabel Mesa. Kathleen Marie Mitchell. Brianne Julia Mondragon. Lenny Felix Moreno. Josué Brian Perez. Ty Matthew Ramirez. Sheila Delay Rico. Jesse James Rocha. Jessie Marie Rodriguez. Jesus Rodriguez Jr. Carson Anthony Salazar. Adriana Sanchez. Yaridia Yadelis Treviño. Ziana Alexandria Villa. Alex Zuniga Jr.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I have to tell you, I'm going to wait so Alex can make his way back, but as he's making his way back, of all our graduating classes, this is the class that loves each other and supports each other the most out of every group that we've had come through, in thick or thin, good or bad. Case in point, they absolutely supported him. Alex, are you okay? He's all right? Yes, okay. Just want to make sure you're all right. Okay. So another round of applause for all these kiddos. Give them a round of applause. Seniors, I want all of you to please rise. Okay. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left side. You may be seated. So at this time, we're going to do our presentation of the Student Council banner as we close out one year and begin anew. I would like to congratulate this year's newly elected Student Council officers for the 23-24 school year. President Liliana Gomez, come on over. Vice President Sofia Briceño. Treasurer Jonathan Aguilar. Secretary Matthew Reina, and Historian Joaquin Ahumada. We also want to thank this year's Student Council for contributing their insight and the support to the outgoing senior Student Council officers. President Emmanuel Eliud Ibarra Jr., Vice President Yaridia Yadeliz Trevino, and Secretary Tabitha Ruth Torres. Remember, students, to uphold your office with the expectation of overseeing all clubs and organizations at HSHP. You are the role models that the students will go look to and follow. Harlingen School of Health Professions is formed on the foundation of developing and educating students to reach their full potential with a strong sense of self, a commitment to community, academic distinction, and outstanding character. Congratulations to you as you continue the legacy of excellence at Harlingen School of Health Professions. Let's give them another round of applause. Awesome. So our ceremony is coming to an end, and I would like to share a few words. So it goes without saying that our graduates present today have celebrated great accomplishments. We talked about the hours of community service, the experiences that they've had in our community partner locations. We've persisted in all of the adversity that we faced, and you still have flourished, and you still have developed your unique gifts and talents. As a class, you completed all the obligations that were placed before you. You created lasting relationship with your community partners, and your gift of time was evident in what Dr. Reiniger shared as your hours that you gave back to our community during your entire time at HSHP and your senior year. You experienced different aspects of your partnerships. You responded to code blues, performed CPR, assisted in oral surgeries, filled and delivered prescriptions, participated in therapeutic training, and you even helped deliver babies into the world. What an incredible experience to have before you even leave the walls of our school. I want to extend a thank you to all of our community partners, because without their willingness to accept our students, they would not have had these experiences. So can we please get a round of applause for all of our partners that helped us make all this special occur. As a highlight, each of these students seated before you completed their public service endorsement and challenged their certification exams. Stand up and be recognized, all of you, because I'm so proud of you. Everybody give them a round of applause. You may be seated. We also have a special group of students embedded in here that are part of a very special partnership that we have with Valley Baptist Medical Center. Some of our parents in this space committed 2 years ago to help support their children as they embarked on a journey with the licensed vocational nursing school at Valley Baptist Medical Center. At this time, I'd like for those students to stand and be recognized. So if you're an LVN student, stand and be recognized. You may be seated. I stand here proud to have served as your principal. I celebrate the individuals that you have become, and I appreciate your time and your effort that you've given back to the people in our community, at the school, and in our local community here in Harlingen. Dare to do great things in your life. Wherever you go, go with your heart. You've heard that over and over again. We've told you about that. You are going to do great things when you get out there. As Maya Angelou said it, and she said it best, do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Congratulations, graduates. Up to this day, none of this would be possible with the people behind you, so stand up and wave to your audience, guests that are here, and tell them a thank you, blow them a kiss, do a heart emoji. Thank you to all of our parents. And Dr. Cortan said it best, we appreciate the opportunity to have engaged with your students and help them get to this point in their career. We have one last celebration for us to partake in as a class, the singing of our alma mater, which exemplifies the meaning of being a Phoenix. Please rise as we are joined by members of the Harlingen School of Health Professions Choir to perform our school song. So here we go. Nice and loud. Thank you to our choir for an outstanding job. Thank you to everyone for joining us today for the 2023 Harlingen School of Health Professions Commencement Ceremony. Please remain in your area while our students exit the auditorium, and have a wonderful and safe afternoon. Congratulations, graduates.
I always knew this day